Yeah, hi, I'm Ric Oldham. Been farming for about 40 years, but not always a farmer. But I'm a civil engineer by training and in the construction industry. So I've had a lot of to do with construction safety and safe work methods in construction and what have you. And I've tried to sort of bring that knowledge and discipline into my farming. I never appreciated the risks that these quads presented. My mum had a serious incident with a quad bike, but she was sort of thrown off it as opposed to being crushed. But I didn't appreciate the critical risk around quad bikes. But once I saw that campaign, I made sure that all of the bikes were fitted with protection devices. And I purchased a side-by-side or an ATV, whatever you call them. And I found that the most useful bit of equipment that I've got, actually. So it's actually substituted a lot of the quad bike use. Initially, the cattle were not familiar with the ATV and I had trouble herding cattle, but they were used to the ag bike, but now they've got used to the ATV, it's quite good. Quick snap close behind gates. I've got a forcing yard. So we've got we've got good cow flow, so that's important too, right? So if you've got the yards are designed for good cow flow, then you don't have to be as much inside that yard. I've got separating gates and sorting gates and those sort of things. So you're reducing the amount of, physical sort of work inside amongst the cattle itself. The important thing I've got to consider is what happens in the next sort of 7 years or so, right? Because I'll be 75 then. So I'm getting all my fencing done, so all these bloody jobs, hard jobs that I do, I'm making sure I'm knocking them off and putting in sort of simpler things, more effective sort of way cattle's moved and water's delivered through the paddocks, etc. But I think the important thing I've got is getting this trainee and some workers to work safely and effectively on the place to substitute what I was doing. I think it's fundamentally what I'm working towards.